Hello. Uh, yes, we welcome you back to our channel, Natural Sciences, grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. Yes, and today we are looking at this case. The statement reads, the size of gas giants decreases as you move from the sun. Jupiter is the biggest, followed by Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, in that order. Here I need to remind you that for gas giants, the mnemonics we used is Jason, where J stands for Jupiter, S stands for Saturn, U stands for Uranus, and N, Neptune. And that's the order as you move away from the sun. Their size is also in that order, where Jupiter is the biggest, followed by Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune being the smallest. Then the question comes. The question says that name the major elements present on these planets. Okay, we need to know that these are called gas giants for the reason that they are basically made of condensed gases. And these gases, the major one is hydrogen, and helium. Yeah, these are the major. You have to remember that these are the same elements we found in the sun. Yeah, then we come to this question. It says that Uranus and Neptune appear blue when observed through the telescope. Okay. Then the question says that name the compound responsible for the blue color. Yeah, what is the compound which makes these two gas giant planets to appear blue? The compound is methane. They have a lot of methane in their atmosphere, and that one is the one which is responsible for them to appear blue. Yeah, then we come to this case. The statement says that there are several differences between terrestrial planets and the gas giant planets. Some of these are considered in cases below. This is one of the cases. It says that all gas giants have rings, and none of the terrestrial planets have rings. Explain. Yeah, we are going to say that all the gas giants, when you observe them, they have the rings, and rings are missing in our terrestrial planets. How do we explain that? The explanation is that, okay, what we see as rings is normally dust, ice, and other particles around the planet. That one is possible for gas giants because gas giants are very far from the sun. And it's not possible with terrestrial planets because they are very close to the sun. So the radiation from the sun will destroy any such particles like ice and dust. And also, because terrestrials are closer to the sun, those particles would be wiped out by the gravitational force. So that's the explanation. The first explanation is based on the distance. The gas giants are far from the sun, so very little radiation reaches there, and because of that weak radiation, it cannot clear their atmosphere. So that explains why they have the rings. And terrestrials do not have the rings because they are close to the sun. So they receive strong radiations which destroy any ring which would be formed. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, then we come to this case. The statement says that the table below shows the number of moons which have been identified on each planet. We are saying identified because most of these moons have been discovered of recent, so which means that there's a possibility that more moons might be discovered. But these are the ones which have been confirmed. Mercury has 0 moons. Venus has no moon. Our Earth has 1 moon. Mars has 2. Then when you come to Jupiter, Jupiter has 67 moons. Saturn has 62. Uranus has 27. And Neptune has 13. Okay. Yeah, then the question says that what is the general relationship between the type of planet and the number of moons? So this case clearly shows that gas giants has more moons compared to terrestrial. Because you have to know that when you look at here, terrestrial, Mercury doesn't have, Venus doesn't have, our Earth has 1, and Mars has only 2. So in other words, that's the conclusion, that gas giants tend to have more moons than terrestrial planets. Yeah, that is that. And with that, I would like to thank you for your time. The channel is Natural Sciences Grade 8 and 9. That's the name of the channel. We urge you to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. Yes, we are simply the best. See you next time. Bye bye.